So one of my friends posted a video of a settlement that he made at Nordhagen Beach, or Nordhagen. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I was super impressed because he did one massive tower. It might have even been two. But he built it up on the hill and could only get 8 stories, I believe, tall. And he was very proud of it. And ever since I saw it, I knew I was going to do the same thing, but even better. So I built a fortress at Nordhagen Beach. You can see the tower hanging over there. I have some videos that I've already recorded during the process showing how I went about making this ginormous thing. I haven't used any hacks. Everything I've foraged and looted from my OCD playing. You can see this is the very corner. It's a concrete foundation. It's almost hitting the ground, but I believe I'm just inside the workshop area. Yes, so this is literally on the corner here, all the way across. And right here you can see I've actually gotten 2 stories of cement. I started this at this corner, which is the highest corner on the beach, and put my first little keystone here, and then ran a straight line and ran a straight line. It's guarded by a gauntlet. As you walk through the gate, there's 2 shotgun turrets staring down at you. If you make it past the shotgun turrets, well, that's even if you get to the gate in the first place because of the laser turrets and missile turrets. I don't have a Brahmin yet. I don't know why I don't have a Brahmin yet. I put the fucking thing right here for him. He hasn't come yet. I've got one settlement that has 3 Brahmin, and this one doesn't have 1. Anyway, try to stop making you guys dizzy. This is their little rec room.
Farming's as honest work gets.
I'm eventually going to be filling this out with all the different product-y loots that I collect. The cram, potted meat, and all that fun shit. I'll probably put some cigarettes and some of my Nuka-Colas in here just so that they have something.
Farm run by ghouls?
Yeah, I have it. It sure is. Since I put the cornerstone way out in the water, it means that there's a lot of water in the settlement. So I was able to build around the water purifier like this, with the picket fence. This water purifier is powered by 2 windmills, and there's the recruitment tower, and that's just for this power. The only single thing that I did that could be considered a cheat is I raised the total workshop.
Are you sure there isn't someone more suited to all this?
You shut up. I raised the workshop maximum using a console command. I have a video explaining how you can maximize or exceed your workshop maximum. I will upload that at some point.
He died when I was just a baby, right?
No. Your mom doesn't exist, child. You are a robot. So here are the 2 towers. Each one is a furnished condominium with a TV, of course. I tend to build these places as something that I would actually want to stay in, which is silly because the NPCs don't care, but I do. It has to be right.
One of them synths here to spy on me.
Yes, I'm a synth. You got me. This is the second condo. It's also to the second design. There's two basic designs that I have that I've repeated throughout all the condos, and it all depends on the orientation of the bathroom. Because me and my OCD self, I figured if I were to walking into the condo, there's a couch, you sit on the couch, you watch TV. It makes sense. Well, the first condo I did was downstairs.
Diamond City one.
The door and the bathroom were facing the same direction. So there's two layouts, and I'll show you this on the third floor. Here's the third floor. So you see the couch is in the corner of the doorway. And it's fine because it looks this way and you don't see into the bathroom. But if I copied this same layout for the rooms where the door is on the right, if I put the couch in the corner here, anybody sitting on the couch watching TV would also be staring into the bathroom, and that's just weird. So I couldn't have that. And so I figured as long as I'm designing a second layout, I might as well switch it up. Different couches. These ones are all adorned with a Brotherhood of Steel flag, while this layout is adorned with the
Can't remember
Minutemen.
the last time I had clean fingernails.
That's gross, bitch. You should wash your fucking finger. I got you a bathtub. Shit. This is 10 stories high. 9 of them are condo units.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Yeah, we always have to take things one day at a time. It's just how things go. Here's the suite at the top. Little couch, little chairs. It's pretty Victorian because this is the suite, even though it's absolutely filthy. I like to go back down to the bottom. Go back up to second.
Back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts. Huh?
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Same thing. Repeated. Yep. What's up? So I have a settlement that has 32 people that just randomly showed up all at once. It was 17. And I was going to the settlement to put an extra bed in because it had 16 beds and 17 people. And then the amount of time it took me to get from here to the settlement, and this is Greentop Nursery,
Yes?
when I showed up, all of a sudden there was 32 people. No idea how that happened. Oh, and there was 3 Brahmin. So I turned it into a big, it looks like a little raver pile. It's just a bunch of mattresses all over a house. There's no furniture. It's just mattresses everywhere. And I felt kind of bad because they didn't have a rec room, so I built a rec room, which is just like floating on top. Anyway, there's 32 people, and so I've been sending them here because here I have 20 beds. Plenty of room for people, and that's just with 1 bed in each unit. I can easily add a second bed. But this is the top floor on the second tower. This would be floor 9 on the second tower, and this begins my suite. So I haven't really filled this room out yet. This will be my bathroom. I'll put some art on the walls. I got my Nuka-Cola machine here. Nothing in it yet. But this is the presidential suite at the top. Still collecting the magazines and the bobbleheads. I've also noticed, since the majority of the workbenches are up here, there is a chemistry workbench down in the actual the building that came with here. Is that you? So there's a chemistry down there, and there is a cook fire, but people tend to come up here and use my shit. And it's not a problem. I don't mind sharing, but I had a scale here. It was a lab scale. I don't remember where I got it. And a Mr. Handy model, and I stuck them on my table. And I had 2 of these Vault-Tec lunch boxes. And I came back here, and they're gone. They're fucking gone. They stole them. Thieves. I'm living with a bunch of thieves. So I have a problem collecting power suits. I've had them laid out by style. I'm in right now the Sentinel, and then this is the Knight, or that's the Paladin, and that's the Knight. Of course, they're adorned with their respective flags. This is the 51D. I only have 1 piece of 51D armor, so I'm waiting to get the rest of it. There's the 45. 45 is the first one you come across at the very beginning of the game with the Minutemen, and of course it's adorned with Minutemen logos and colors and paint and the flag. And then they got Raider armor. It's a Power 2 Raider armor, and the Power 1 Raider armor with the Tesla fist. I have a theory, well, I had a theory that there would be a suit of armor, a power suit, underwater somewhere, because at one point I believe it was over here. If this is the place that has all of the docks, you can't see it, but I'm guessing that's what it is. Let's see. Yeah, this place. I was over here at Libertalia, walking around in my power suit before I had underwater breathing, and I fell, and I had to swim to the surface, get some air, swim back down, get in my power suit, walk a little bit until I started choking, jump out. And just doing that made me realize there is probably a power suit underwater somewhere, because it's such a pain in the ass to get to. Of course, then I posted about it, and somebody just recommended I get the underwater breathing, and now it's not so much of a pain in the ass. But anyway, this is my massive twin tower settlement. 3 massive generators to power all of the, well, thanks buddy, to power all the defenses. The entire thing is strung up with wiring. The side of the building, all the way around the top and the front. You can probably see it better at night than you can now, but on the roof I have strobe lights. Well, on this portion of the roof I have some fans and some disco balls, but lining the top floor are strobe lights. So at nighttime the entire thing flashes. It's also fully carpeted. Gotta show off.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Nah.
Certain that's a good idea?